at the top, soon from that I'm at the house on my couch watching cartoons. You know how much I love it when you get it in abundance. Give a fuck about a budget when you always be the subject of discussion. But it's nothing when you stop and just say fuck it. Walking it in public and you hear them talking rubbish. Ride through the city in a cutlass. A big butt bitch, but you never touched it. So where you goes when you party just like I do. Labels on my dick, they used to brush me up. That's cool. Over the world when I'm on my Donald Trump shit. Look at all this money, ain't that some shit?
Political season is upon us, and things are getting hot. What makes Trump so unique? I know everyone's waiting to see whether I'm going to say I'm pro-Trump or anti-Trump. Let's just say it's complicated. If it were a perfect world, I would not be voting for Trump in the 2024 election. I think there's better candidates. Let me be clear, my number one pick would be Vivek Ramaswamy. But the world isn't fair right now. Things are not normal right now. Let's look at Trump from a pre-presidential perspective. Every song, every artist, every media member, every television show, even movies, presented Trump as this fun, charismatic figure who everyone adored. The minute he began actually getting notoriety, people started coming against him. Trump can't be this big, fumbling idiot and at the same time be this super menacing, evil person. I don't think you can have it both ways. Those two philosophies seem to be held in the mind of most leftists at the same time, these two contradicting thoughts. On the same token, Trump, to some people on the right, definitely super MAGA folk, he's a god. Trump is like your rich uncle who wants you to be rich too. He's not polished, he's not perfect, he's a bit of a sleazebag sometimes. He's not a super philosophically grounded or moral person. But I truly, truly believe he does want the best for America. Whether you hate or love Donald Trump, you don't spend money on your campaign and just waste millions of dollars, go through the ridicule. Again, we're not arguing for or against here, but just the pure ridicule that he endured and still want to be president. There's no financial incentive for him to be president. You don't get that with other politicians. Other politicians made their careers being in government. That's the difference with Trump. Again, we're just talking purely from an objective standpoint. Trump made his money in real estate, with the pageants, through media, radio, being famous in New York City. He didn't get into politics to make money at 75 plus years of age. I like to call myself a principled libertarian, and I usually do not associate with Republican or Democrat. But there is something about Trump right now and making me want to fight for him, for our country. I'm not arguing from a moral standpoint. There's plenty of horrendous things that he's said that I disagree with, and there's plenty of things that go against my political philosophy that I don't like. But there's plenty of other things that I do like. Trump right now is being attacked by the same system that would crush you, and you as in the average citizen. It should be proof to us all that they get to pick and choose the candidates for our elections. I won't say they get to pick, but they have a massive, 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 massive influence. If you're a sensible Democrat, if you're a sensible leftist, or if you're a sensible conservative that hates Trump, I just want you to think about this for a second. Of all of the heinous acts our federal government has done over the decades and decades and decades, you're telling me that the stuff that Trump has done warrants being indicted? We are not playing by the same set of rules. Again, in a perfect world, all of Trump's stuff that he's done is, yes, technically a crime. But we are not playing on a level playing field. When you do not choose to go after certain political opponents and let others go scot-free, then no, we are not playing in a fair world. This is why my vote is probably going to Trump in 2024. It wasn't. I will tell you, after January 6th, I was kind of done with politics. I was like annoyed. I was upset. I was embarrassed. I was like, I'm done with Trump. He's too divisive. Even if I thought he should have won the 2020 election, I'm done with him. We need a sensible conservative in there, and let's move forward and go on. Trump has always said they're not coming after him. They're coming after us. Growing up, when I was a teenager and I used to see HBO documentaries by like Oliver Stone and Bill Maher, I always thought people on the left, the Democrats, were the one always against the machine, right? Against the wars, against bureaucrats, against institutions. All the documentaries on 9/11, all the documentaries on the wars, all the documentaries on the Bushes, on the Clintons. And now it seems like it's flipped. And I'm going, where are the people that are going, this is absolute insanity. What they're doing to Trump right now should make you angry as an American. Don't care what side you're on. Because you should be thinking, you may not be mad, you might even be a little glad that it's happening to someone like Trump. You might even like be happy inside. The point is, you should be angry that they're doing this to someone and manipulating you. I don't care if you put Ronald McDonald on the ticket for president. If the federal government tells me, hey, you're not going to vote for Ronald McDonald because we don't want you to vote for him, that should raise some alarms. This is what I want America to be about. Doesn't matter what side. When they are trying to discredit someone and get someone off the ticket at every chance possible, why is that not pissing you off? You know there are politicians and people in government that have committed insanely more heinous acts and crimes. That's what we need to start, a new party called the Common Sense Party. I would love to go into all of Trump's quotes that were taken out of context and completely misrepresented, but I don't have time for that. It's 2023. We're almost coming up on 2024. The presidential election is right around the corner. You need to be having conversations about going, fill in the blank, fill in your favorite politician. I don't care who it is. If they were doing this to them, that should be an attack on you. America needs to wake up. I don't care if you vote for Trump, you at least need to speak about this. This should matter to you. This is a big freaking deal. My vote right now is Vivek Ramaswamy, but if they keep this up with Trump, I'm voting for Trump because it revives the American spirit to fight back. As simply put, I have really good friends that disagree with me on this and they hate Trump or they really, really dislike him. And I go, it does not matter right now, but I'm going to vote for him because I want to give the middle finger to the system that tells me who I can and cannot vote for. Right, left, black, white, brown, yellow, don't care. You should be in that fight too. Peace.
Take over the world when I'm on my Donald Trump shit. Look at all this money, ain't that some shit? Take over the world when I'm on my Donald Trump shit. Look at all this money, ain't that some shit? We gon' take over the world while these haters getting mad. That's why all my bitches bad. They see this crazy life I have in A&R. We gon' win, you can take the lose or draw. What I'm in, got these hoes who used to play me in they bras. We gon' take over the world while